All right, 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 all right. We are ready to rock. We are ready to roll. Let me get this music sorted out. So, we are gathered here yet again, and we are going to be talking about everything today. No stones will be left unturned. Today, we are talking about. Um, hold on a minute. Let me just Let me just let me just keep the music on until this truck passes by.
Then the rainstorm came over me, and I felt my spirit break. I have lost all of my belief, you see, and realize my mistake. But time threw out prayer to me, and all around me became still. I need love, love's divine. Please forgive me now. I see that I've been blind. Give me love, love is what I need to been blind. Give me love. Love is what I need to help me know my name. Oh, don't bend, don't break. Show me how to live and promise me you won't forsake. 'Cause love, oh, love alone can help me know my name. Well, I tried to say there's nothing wrong, when inside I felt me lying all alone. But the message here is plain to see. Believe. Give me love, love's divine. Please forgive me. Oh, give me love, love's divine. Please forgive me now. I see that I've been blind. Give me love, love is what I need to help me know my name. 'Cause I won't bend, I won't break. Show me how to live and promise me you won't forsake. Oh, love, love, oh, love, oh, love, oh, love can help me know my name. My name, love's divine. Please forgive me. Can't you see that I've been blind? Give me love, love, oh, love, oh,
Uh,
love.
okay, I want to say salute and greetings to the massive out there. We are happy to gather here today on another day. Today is Saturday, May something. For the first time in about 10 weeks, I actually know that today is Saturday. Well, almost. Well, that's not true. I normally know when it's a Saturday for some reason because I was born on a Saturday, and Saturday is a special day for me. So whenever it is Sabbath, I always know that it is Saturday. So at least I know today is Saturday. And we are here to talk about all kinds of things today. Have you been plagued by the crisis? What are your challenges during this crisis? What have you faced? We have a hotline today. We'll be calling in to talk about it. So for those who would rather to join on panel to talk about your situation, then therefore I will provide you with a link. But for those who don't like to be on camera, for those who don't like to be on a computer screen talking in an avatar like the way I am right now, I'm probably going to show. As a matter of fact, let me just open up the picture so you see that it's a real person actually here talking. So there I am. Yes, but the light is coming through the window, and for some reason, I want the light to come through. I'm not going to close the blinds so I can get to be on camera the way I want to be on camera or the way I normally be on camera. So bear with me as I, hide behind the screens and stay in the avatar until I provide a camera, because I have another phone that I can use as a camera, but I'm going to use it as the call-in device today. All right, so we're going to ask everybody in the chat to share the stream. Everybody that can share the stream, share it. And let us invite as much people as we can in here. As soon as we get to about 25 people, I will open up the phone lines, and you can call in. So in the meantime, we've been faced with a crisis. We've been faced with a plague that is upon mankind. And the question is, who is going to take responsibility for what is going on? Because it seems like no one is willing to take up this responsibility for what is going on in our country and in our world. Everybody is pointing the finger, and everybody is asking the question, who? And while I am saying that, yes, who is responsible? When I say who is responsible, the question is who? I said, who is responsible? Who? So you're asking who is who? And I'm telling you that who is who? Who is WHO and who is who? World Health Organization. It's a big organization, and there is a number of people behind that organization. Some of the rich folks, some of the big heads of government, some of the secret services, some of the popular services that we know, the popular institutions that we know, the popular organizations that we know. We have the Bill Gates Foundation. We have all of these people, to make up the clan. And at the end of the day, these people are responsible for the life of innocent sisters and brothers. And who who is going to take responsibility for all of this nonsense, this act of negligence on humanity? Who is going to take responsibility for it? We need answers. We need somebody. And you know the funny thing about it? The Royalty Henderson, thank you for coming into the stream today. I want to take the time out to thank every participant that is gathered here inside this building today, so we can trash out this thing and find out who. That's a good question, who? But I'm telling you, the answer is who. The question is who, and the answer is who is responsible for all this mass destruction. Medicine has been a weapon of mass destruction because it was ordained in the beginning that we should live via nature. And if we should live via nature, we should pattern nature. And if you think about what nature is the natural air from outside. So we should be able to breathe the natural air that is coming from outside. We shouldn't have to wear a mask so that we can be safe. A mask does not make anyone safe as far as I am concerned. When you wear a mask, you just try to prevent a dusty area. So if you're in an area that it is dusty, then you wear a mask to prevent the dust from going down into your lungs. But if there is no dust flying, I understand that, even when you don't see any dust, there is dust mite that is biting your ass all over, excuse me. But in the same breath, if you don't have excessive dust, you don't need to wear a mask. But if you wear a mask, if you wear a mask, the mask that I see them handing out that we all are wearing, that is not even the right type of mask that you should even wear either. So as far as I'm concerned, everything that is happening, it is more a killer to us than a savior. Mask does not save anybody from dying. The washing of hands was there before there was ever a disease. For those who did not know that you should wash your hands, shame on you. If you did not know that the hands should have been washed this whole time, shame on you. Your hands should have been washing all this time. And for those who stock up on toilet paper and think that toilet paper can save your dang ass, you're living in a dream world. You're living in a dreamland. You buy all this toilet paper and, fight for toilet paper, and toilet paper run out, and you think that that is enough to save you? Hell no. So all of us that is here, and we are preparing for our stomach and the toilet. We are preparing for our stomach and the toilet. Who is preparing for the future? Who is preparing their brains to understand what is going on? You know what? Let me share the stream. I need to share the stream because I'm getting ready to blow up, I'm getting ready to charge and to blow some steam off over here. And I need the world to hear that TR is about to go off on someone today, because someone needs to take responsibility for the nonsense that is going on in the world. Who come up with the idea? Who come up with these nonsense, these bullshit? Who come up with it? Yes. So we are getting ready to start. Let me just play this song one more time because I'm going to share the stream all over. So that means, the friends and the families all over can come in and be a part of this. Because we're going to go in today. We're going to go in.
Then the rainstorms came over me, and I felt my spirit break. and realize my mistake. But time through our prayer to me and all around me became still. I need love, love's divine. Please forgive me now. I see that I've been blind. Give me love, love is what I need to help me know my name. Through the rainstorms came sanctuary, and I felt my spirit fly. I have found all of my reality and realize what it takes. 'Cause I need love, love's divine. Please forgive me now. I see that I've been blind. Give me love, love is what I need to help me know my name. Oh, don't bend, don't break. Show me how to live and promise me you won't forsake. 'Cause love, oh, love alone can help me know my name. Well, I tried to say there's nothing wrong when inside I felt me lying all alone. But the message here is plain to see. Believe me.
All right, Love's Divine by one called Seal. And of course, SF Rose is a part of the executive production of this material. I want to say a big shout out to SF Rose and the team, the C Sharp crew, for putting this massive production together. I want to say thank you all for coming. I want to take the time out to say greetings to Amy Carnival and her sheep. They are both here in the chat. Well, the sheep is not in the chat, but the sheep is watching the chat. I want to say a big shout out to such an amazing sheep from Amy Carnival. All right, we're back into business. I want to take the time out to say, greetings and welcome to the chat. We are happy to have you. And we are getting ready to take off. I've just shared the stream out in multiple platforms, and we will be inviting our friends and families to talk about I want to say, but let me not say. I'm tempted to curse sometimes, but I'm not going to curse. I'm going to ask you all families to share the stream out and invite some more people so we can get the show started. Davidson, Cooking and Fun family, thank you so much for coming through. We see the K-House family. We see Go Danny come in the building. Thank you for coming. Sandy K, Amy Carnival. We have SF Rose. Thank you all for passing through today. 3 sides to a story. Theirs, yours, and the truth. No, that's not true. That is not true. There is 2 sides to my story. Your side and mine, the truth. That's right. So the truth is my side of the story. End of story. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. There are 3 sides to your story because your story is not so true. There's 3 sides to other people's story because both parties is not the truth, and then the truth lies somewhere in the middle. But I will tell you this. In my story, there is 2 sides, your side and the truth, which is mine. Hell yes, that is it. Argument complete. Over and out. Angela M, I want to say greetings to you. Thank you for coming. We want to say greetings to Carlene Unstoppable. Thank you for coming. Go Donicom is in the building. Thank you so much for coming. And all these wonderful people that is present in the building, I want to say I appreciate your presence. I am happy that you came. I want you to stick around with me for a little minute. We are waiting and hoping that we can get 25 people at least in the building. We have not been able to accomplish that goal yet. Do I need to set up a live to raid the stream? That would be so sad that I can't get 25 people in here. So for those that can share a stream, please do share the stream. We need a minimum of 25 people in here to get the show on the road. Well, the show is on the road, as a matter of fact. This is the show. So welcome, but we're going to open the phone lines as soon as we have at least 25 people in the building. We have Al in Tube in the building. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for coming through. We appreciate your presence in the building. So it seemed like I'm going to have to do a external stream to invite some people over here. So if I wait for the next 2 minutes and I don't see the numbers moving, then I'm going to open another stream, and so I can raid the stream because, someone ought to hear about the crisis and the problems that we face around here as human beings while people sit in their big high chair and watch us die. Well, watch you die because I'm not dying. I am not dying. So it is sad that they sit in their big fat chairs and they organize and they plan and they deceit and they deceive the people and watch them perish, and then they have their fat meals and fly into fancy private jets and watch the people die. It is not fair, and someone need to speak out to this nonsense. So if there's TR News and Reviews, you ain't never That's right. All right, Chrysler Imperial is not dying either. That's right. As a matter of fact, nobody from the royal family is dying. None of us is dying. So guys, hold fast to your faith and belief and do the right things. Don't let anybody trick you and try to send you in a hole to I hope you have a great disclaimer because some of the advice you're giving may harm others. Thank you so much. I have not given any advice yet. Go Danicom. I have not given out any advice yet. Or you're talking about the fact that I say the mask is not very helpful. If that's what you're talking about, I don't even need a disclaimer for that. I will leave that to the opinion of the people. If you feel that the mask can save you, then wear it. And as a matter of fact, you have to follow protocol. So this is not even, if you're going to the store, the protocol right now is to wear your mask. So I am not telling anybody to go against the rules of the country or the laws of the land and not wear your mask. Please wear your mask when you're going to the stores. That's what I'm saying. You can do that. But I am saying, don't be locked up in your house in mask and, walking around your house, your bedroom in mask. For what? What are you walking around with that for? That's what I'm saying. So I am not telling anybody to not wear their mask. I am just saying that mask will not save you. Mask will not save you. Extra toilet paper is not going to save you. Washing your hands was always saving you from the beginning. Everybody should know that your hands carry the most germs on your body. Your hand is one of the most, there's never an argument, but you can't, you can't. You could only be you. There's not a real truth to any of this. Just let it still in trial. We're all guinea pigs. There is no truth to what? To what do you speak, my friend Go Danicom? To what do you speak? I want to make sure that you're speaking, you're addressing me, or you're addressing the situation. We're getting ready to open the phone line. There is never an argument, but you can't. Hold on. I got to read this properly. There is never an argument, but you can't. You could only be you. There is not a real truth to any of this. Just let it still in trial. We're all guinea pigs. Well, if you are a guinea pig, TR is not. I ain't no guinea pig. I am TR. That's right. I ain't no guinea pig. I know that guinea pig has a different terminology to it because when you say guinea pig, you're not talking about literally a guinea pig, but the fact that we are down in the gutter, the fact that the every one of us are little people, you know, according to what you're saying, or according to the definition or the analogy of being a guinea pig, um, that's a different story. But what I am saying, the washing of hands was supposed to be there long before there was ever a virus. The uh, the extreme toilet paper is just the fact that you need toilet paper because you can't go out there. But I'm saying the toilet paper is not what going to save you. People are not wearing their mask correctly. You see them with their mask only covering their mouth and their nose. If you're still exposed to inhaling that's floating around, that's what I'm saying. When you inhale things, it still goes down into your lungs. So I'm saying, you know what? We're getting ready to take some calls for somebody who wants to speak. Somebody who wants to say something. I'm going to just drop the phone line up here quickly. And so many things. Hold on, let me see this. So many things was supposed to be there: washing hands, coughing, sneezing. Those things should be long practice. That's what I'm saying. All those things are general practice of the human race. The washing of hands and sanitization and all these things was always the general thing to do. We should not wait for a crisis, a pandemic, a destructive disease to be on the land killing thousands of people before you realize that there is a need to wash the hands. That's, for me, that is that is nonsense. The cloth mask is not effective against COVID-19. This is a fact. So you see what I'm saying? I don't just jump on here and open my mouth and chat a bunch of nonsense because I enjoy talking. I keep my mouth silent if I have nothing to say. And if I don't know what I am saying, I also keep my mouth silent. When absolutely one person trying to tell 60 billion... Hold on. I got to put this up so I can read it properly. Absolutely one person trying to tell 60 billion people what to do, you can stay on for 24 hours. I am just an innocent bystander. Okay. I am not telling 60 billion people what to do. If that is in reference to me, I am not telling 60 million people what to do. I want to tell you this. I must say this. Every single person is responsible for their own action. So at the end of the day, if I tell you to go on London Bridge and jump off, are you going to go on London Bridge and jump off and say, TR told you so? Well, there is one thing that I am sure about. I am not telling anybody anything here for anything that is harmful to you as an individual, as a person. It's always money over lives. It's been that way for 100 years. Look at 1918, 1919, 1920. That was the last pandemic, or was it really a pandemic? People got sick, they died. Come on, man. Yes, we know about the Spanish flu. We know about the Spanish flu. We know about cholera. And these were always in every 100 years. But in the same breath, I am saying that we are all responsible. I can't breathe in a mask good, so I stay my butt home. I am like that too. I probably won't jump. Tommy Travels is in the building. Welcome, Tommy Travels. I probably won't jump off a bridge. I will tell you this. I have no degree or certificate in journalism, so no one has to listen to certain things that I say. So, but the truth is, I don't normally say something unless I know what I'm saying. if I have no clue what I'm saying, I rather keep my mouth shut. That is normally me. All right. So thank you so much, everybody, for sharing. Chrysler Imperial, thank you so much for coming in. And thanks to those who share the stream. We are hoping to gather at least 25 people, and then we're going to open the phone lines. That's fine. Everything cool. I know you're going to do the right thing and give up great advice. You're a great person. Thank you very much, Go Donicom. That's what I'm talking about. I give an advice and I leave the option to you to do the right thing. I can definitely give you good advice about YouTube. I can give you good advice about how to make your relationship better. I can give you advice on how to stay safe in a war zone. I can give you those advice. You know, if you're going to war, I can provide you with helpful tips of how to try to conquer your enemy. I am a warrior. I am a trained warrior, so I can teach you to war if in that position. But as it is for conspiracy theory, I am still a little behind because what is happening right now, I know they will give you $500 fine if you do not wear the mask, and this is true. So people don't need to be hassled about having to pay a fine for the inconvenience. That I know. And as Negretta, thank you for coming through. And as you say, yes, absolutely right. Thanks for the correction. All right, so what I am saying, Go Donicom, when I was actually speaking earlier and said I don't wear mask, I am saying that for me, I don't wear a mask. But if I am going into a store, I'm going to wear a mask because that is the protocol. So what do? I don't go into a store. Simple. I stay home and do everything from home. I do not change your filters in your ear duct. We all need to change filters in our air conditioner. That's been around from the beginning of time. Yes. So what I'm saying is that I am not telling people, I am not, Go Danicom, you type really fast. People just not following being clean in germs. That we can all get rid of germs, just be clean. What I would say, you can't get rid of all germs. That's what I would say. You can't get rid of all germs, so that means you should just practice a clean surrounding. You know, practice to be clean. But no, man, I tell you, you cannot get rid of all germs because germs live on the human. Yes, germs live even in your mouth. There's germs in your mouth. There's germs on your hands. There is germs. And you cannot really escape getting entangled with a level of germs. You just have to kill the mass. You know, you have to kill the excessive germs around you. So you practice proper sanitization. Make sure you're doing the right thing. I am ready to open up the phone lines for those who want to call in. And I'm going to provide the link for those who would prefer to come on panel. Being clean is always saving people. Yes, being clean is a way. It doesn't matter how much you shower or bathe, you're still going to have germs. Does follow good hygiene. That's right, Chrysler. Follow good hygiene. It's a way. And only you can be you. If the good Lord is coming to get you, it's your time. There's nothing nobody can do. Thanks for being a great Christian. That's right. When death is coming and is knocking at your door, there is nothing you can do to change that. When death is knocking at your door, there is nothing that you can do to change that. It is time to die. It is time to die. Say goodbye. You know what I mean? But if you're not ready to die and you have lived a clean life before your master, you can remind God to say, God, hello. Yes, you can talk to God. You can say, God, remember that I have lived a clean life. God, remember that I fed the sick, I fed the hungry. Remember, God, that I visited the sick. Remember that I have never hurt anybody. Remember that I had a clean heart against my neighbor. Remember that I've been doing good all my life. and I've been serving you, God. So tell me something. Why are you taking me away from this earth? And if God see that your life is representable and you are saying something that makes sense, then God can probably say, all right, let me give you another 10 days to live. I'm just saying. All right, we're going to open up the phone lines for if anybody want to call. We're definitely going to open up the phone lines so you can call in. Let me get this thing here closer to here so I can. So we're going to open up the phone lines, and for those who want to call in, you can call in and say what you have to say. Let me just jump over here and open up this one quickly. I want to say thank you, everyone, for coming. We do appreciate you. You are amazing, and we're happy you came. So we are ready to talk. For those who want to come in or to call and to share their opinions instead of typing, if you feel better to share your opinion, you can certainly call and share what you have to say. Let me just put this thing up quickly so we can dive into this show, the hotline. So let me just, all right, so that is set, and let me put this closer here. So all right, so we are set and we're ready to go. So if you want to call and you have a gross, that's the number right there. You can call it. And as a matter of fact, the question is, have you lost anyone to this dangerous COVID? Have you lost anyone to this pandemic? Have you lost a friend? Have you lost a family member? Have you lost anyone? And even though we are talking about the crisis at hand, if you have lost a loved one anytime recently, whether it be from a chronic disease or whatever, and you want to come and share or to talk about it, then you have all right. There is a phone line. Also, I want to say, we've been asking the question, who is responsible for the lives that have been lost? Who is responsible for the nonsense that we've been faced with? Who is responsible for the challenges that we are faced with on a daily basis? Who is going to take? The masks were designed for sick people. The masks were designed. Are you saying the masks were designed or the mask was designed? The masks were designed for sick people, not to spray it on other people. They don't even know what they're doing. The masks are supposed to protect people that are not sick. That is exactly. At least you're saying, yes, I lost my auntie March 28, my cousin in March 30. Was those in this year? Was those two family members done in this year? I am sorry. Condolences to you and the family. I'm sorry to hear that you've lost loved ones. No, I haven't. And none of any of the people I know have. That's great. I am glad none of you have lost anybody. So yes, the mask is not for sick people. The mask is for healthy people to prevent you from getting sick. That is right. All you have to do is look back 100 years. What happened 100 years ago? People were sick and they died. That's what's happening right now. People are sick and they died. It's out of our control. It is out of whose control? This is not just people getting sick and dying from a natural cause. This is not just people dying from an airborne disease. There was not a bomb planted somewhere and the explosion happened and the radiation is killing people. It was not a happen. That did not just happen. All of this, what is going on, is a whole plan. People have come together and deceived the people. They have a plan. A lot of things that is going on is experiment. So people have been experiment on real life situations. People have experimented on, if you have the proper equipment, it will always help people that are sick. Not for people that are not sick. Yes. I can agree with that. Thank you for saying that. Now we have a situation going on, and it's really hard or overwhelming, some of the things that we have to face on a daily basis. You understand? And so we are here. We are here to encourage each other. We are here to help each other to, I lost mommy from 2015 and it feels like it is yesterday. Same way. All right. Um, Davidson, tomorrow is the second episode of This Is Us. Tomorrow is Mother's Day in some countries. Today is Mother's Day in other countries, but tomorrow is Mother's Day. I want to put on a Mother's Day program tomorrow night at 9 p.m. This is us. We're going to talk about our mothers tomorrow night. So I'm going to have probably two guests tomorrow night, a mother and a daughter, a mother and a son, a mother and somebody. But at the end, I want I'm going to open up a half an hour for people who want to come and talk about their mother. You know, you want to come and give a shout out to mommy. No problem. I will open that tomorrow. All right. But in the meantime, we are here talking about the responsibility. Absolutely, everybody should be responsible for themselves and get out the information that needs to be got out. Keep out there, keeping information from the people. Yes. We have City Girl in the building. I lost my mother. This will be my first year without her. I'm so sorry, City Girl, country woman, for the loss of your mom. I know I have not experienced the feeling, but sometimes the very thought of losing my mom sometimes gets overbearing. I don't even think about it. My mom has been sick, and I get worried sometimes. We cannot control it if us humans can just do the right thing and stay quarantined until this goes away. Well, there is one thing. There is one thing that I know. Thank you for saying that, Carlin Unstoppable. There's one thing. I only jump off the bridge if it's my last breath of air. Come on, man. Come on, man. Go daddy, come. You ain't jumping off the bridge, even if it is your last breath. You're gonna stay on that bridge and live. The only way you're jumping off that bridge, if you're jumping off to catch the breath that should save you, well, you can jump off. But otherwise, you're gonna stay on that bridge. As a matter of fact, you're not gonna even stay on the bridge. We only use the bridge to cross from one destination to the next, from one point to the next. Sorry, or from here to the next destination. That's the purpose of a bridge. So we ain't going up there to jump off. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yes, D9, I'm happy to see you. I am doing well. Thank you so much. That show will be very emotional. That I know every Mother's Day, her birthday, my birthday, I am wrecked. My mom and I started to mend broken pieces when I lost her. It happened so fast. Yes, I understand. Yeah, I understand. You definitely have common sense. You will definitely know what you're talking about because you probably research it like me. We all have a brain and we have to follow what we believe. Yes, at the end of the day, it boils down to your personal belief. At the end of the day, it boils down to personal belief. I will say that a very influential person can advise you, and you will eventually, listen to the wrong information from somebody, and you could possibly harm yourself by such information. But I want to say, whatever you hear, I don't care who you hear it from. If your pastor tell you that you should do this and you should not do this and you should do this, you have a brain for yourself. Go find out if this is real. Go find out if he's telling you the right thing. And sometimes if you think or feel like this is the right thing, then you can do it. But let no man, because of their position, tell you how to live your life exactly and how to sleep and how to screw your wife or how to, well, not screw. You screw just regular people and, make love to your wife. Or, you know what I mean? But I'm saying, don't just listen to the president. Don't just listen to the doctor. The doctor tell you, well, you should listen to the doctor. But the only time you should really do what everyone say is when you don't know what to do. When you're a novice to a situation and somebody has a PhD in what you don't know, then you probably should listen to the person. But in the same breath, if you get the chance and you want to go do a little research, a research is never going to kill you. A little research every time is very helpful to everybody. Go find out for yourself. What he's saying sounds right. All right. For instance, I posted a video yesterday of what a doctor was saying about Judy, and I have a video of the same guy before that talking about another employee from the facility that was fired for simple reason. And he was mad at it, and he's saying this COVID-19 is going to be that reason when they can get up and kick asses because of whatever. And he was the same one who is coming to say the very first 5 seconds of the pandemic movie suggests that the whole conspiracy is one person trying to get back at another person, when there was a lot of truth to what was said. And I know that there was a lot of truth to what was said by Judith, even though she hid her part. I must say that she had her faults, and I must say she hid behind the veil, or she hid her section of the story, and she did not come up front. But yes, of course, it was her interview, so she have every right to say according to the questions that was asked. A person have every right in their own interview to answer questions according to how the questions were asked. So if you ask me, maybe the whole documentary was put together to get some of the secret that was hidden out there. There has been a lot of nonsense going on in the medical field. There has been a lot of nonsense going on in the scientific world. All the scientific research from all the medical researchers and those that are practicing medicine, they have done many things. And of course, normally when they get their vaccine, when they get their medical equipment and get their things together, they normally experiment on an animal, like a rat maybe, or they will experiment on any animal to get their thing out. But unfortunately, some of the experiment that is being done, believe it or not, it was tried on living human beings. Now there's a lot of people dying out there, dying. And what are we doing about it? It's now 3 o'clock. Well, as a matter of fact, it's now a minute after 3. This is when I should really be doing my premiere on my main channel. But it seemed like this has become my main channel, so I'm just going to stay here. Or in fact, I probably should just now open the live on Princess Kami. Thank you for coming through. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Angela M., thank you so much for being here. Davidson family, thank you for being here. Amy Cornival and all these wonderful people that are here. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your presence in the building. Welcome. Everybody, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for coming. All right. Well, I normally say something else, but I will save that for another time. I am not going out because my lungs are awful and low immune system, but somebody else with the same might walk all over. If God wants me, I can't hide, but I am not taking a chance either. Just me. That's right. Sandy K, that is perfectly right. That's the right thing to do. Stay home, There's no need to be out there, then stay at your house. Muscle Man, I don't remember calling your name. I've seen you all over the chat all day, but I don't remember calling your name. I want to take the time out to say thank you so much. Love you guys. Keep singeing it. Thank you very much, Muscle Man, for being here. I really do appreciate your presence here. I am happy that you came. Thank you so much for being here. I noticed you dropping the monkey, but didn't catch on. Just thought you were trying to be cool like me. Why is she dropping a monkey? What happened to the sheep? Don't you have a sheep that you want to drop? But I just want to say thank you. We're gonna be on here for another hour. We're gonna be on here for another hour. So if you have not shared the stream and you can share the stream out, I'm going to also drop the link that if somebody prefers to jump on here as opposed to that's right, Amy Carnival. No, you're talking. No, you're talking because I know you have the sheep hiding there, and we'd rather to see the sheep than the monkey. Anytime, brother. Thank you for having us. I am going to eat 2 cans of cat food tonight. What? I am going to eat 2 cans of cat food tonight in 6 hours. What's the benefit of eating cat food? Am I lost? Am I? Okay. Be safe out there with your cat food, my friend. Be safe out there with your cat food. If you think that can help, or if you think that is okay to do, then be well, my brother. I hope everything works out for your good. All right. Um, let me just drop this song one more time. Let me just drop this song one more time, and we will after that take our first. Hold on. Let me just get this up here. One more time. I'm gonna play the same song one more time.
Then the rainstorms came over me, and I felt my spirit divine. Please forgive me. Oh, give me love. Love's divine. Please forgive me now. I see that I've been blind. Give me love. Love is what I need to help me know my name. 'Cause I won't bend, I won't break. Show me how to live and promise me you won't forsake. Oh, love, love, oh, love, oh, love, oh, love can help me know my name. My name, love divine. Please forgive me. Can't you see that I've been blind? Give me love, love, oh, love, oh, love can help me know my name. Give me love, oh, love can help me know my name. been blind. Give me love. Love is what I need to help me know my name. 'Cause I won't bend, I won't break. Show me how to live and promise me you won't forsake. Oh, love, love, oh, love, oh, love, oh, love can help me know my name. My name, love divine. Please forgive me. Can't you see that I've been blind? Give me love, love, oh, love, oh, love can.
Thank you so much, Tommy Travels. Thank you so much, Tommy Travels. Much appreciated, my brother. DJ Baby, thank you for
Give
coming.
me love,
Mary
oh,
the
love, oh,
Explorer,
love
thank you
can
for being
help
here.
me know my name.
I want to say thank you all for coming out. This is going to be a very short live.
My sunshine.
In fact, we are doing a 45 minutes live. Money Boy Films, thank you for coming over. Thank you so much for coming over. We have a 45 minutes live to do. This one here is going to be no longer than 7 minutes. It's a raid that we're providing for my second channel right there. Very short. All in all, my live will end at 4 o'clock. It's now 16 minutes after the hour of 3, so I will be going over to my second channel in just about 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go over. Neck and Shop, thank you for coming through, brother.
Laying in bed, not just the visions inside of my head. My sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine. Every day I want you more, 'cause you are the one
thank you all for coming. That's the first thing that I want to do. I want to say thank you all for coming. Thank you so
My
much.
sunshine,
It's deeply appreciated.
my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine. You're my sunshine. Back in the morning, open my eyes, sunshine on my face, beautiful skies. You're next to me,
You know what I mean?
laying in bed, not just the visions inside of my head. My sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine. Every day I want you more, 'cause you are the one I've been searching for, my soulmate. I need no confirmation.
This one by Queen Rocks. My Sunshine by Queen Rocks.
Final destination, my sunshine.
I want to say a big shout out to all my members, all my members, all my members. Big shout out to you all. Thank you so much for coming.
My sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine. I'll be your Bonnie, you be my Clyde, forever riding, stay by your side, never give up. I'll keep holding on, straight through the trenches, from dusk till dawn. My sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine. Ain't no question, to you I belong, and baby you know.
All right, so we have 20 people in the building. I want all 20 of you to go over to my second channel. That's where I'm at.
You're the hot chocolate, and I'll be a cup. Come here, my darling, please fill me up. My sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my
So guys, I'm streaming on my second channel today.
sunshine.
I am streaming on my second channel. I want everybody to go over there and give that channel some support. Everybody go over to that link.
My sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine. You're my sunshine. Back in the morning, open my eyes, sunshine on my face, beautiful skies. You're next to me, laying in bed, not just a vision.
for coming over. At the end of this song is when we're going over fully. At the end of this song, I will end this live. Thank you, time travelers, for coming in. We're going over to my second channel. I'm trying to build a platform over there, so all of us head over there.
My sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine. Ain't no question, to you I belong, and baby you know that my love is strong. You're the hot chocolate, and I'll be a cup. Come here, my darling, please fill me up. My sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine.
I'm going to believe that the same 20 people that was in this live stream came from my previous live stream because nobody went.
My sunshine, my sunshine, my sunshine.
All right, so we have 14 people over here. I want all 14 people to go to my second channel. That's where I'm streaming. So thank you so much for coming, and God bless you until I see you all again. Oh, all right.
My sunshine, my sunshine.
All right, so we're going back over here. We're going back over here. So let me just go back over here quickly and get this back on the road. So we're back here for right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We are here again. We are here again. Sorry for my absence, but we are here again. I want to thank you all for coming out today. I want to say thank you all for being here today. I want to say I am truly grateful for you all presence in the building today. Um, so we've been talking about the responsibility that many are running from. You know, who is responsible for all of these nonsense that we've been facing, all the crisis, this whole pandemic? Who is responsible for it is the question, and the answer is who. It's funny, but all in all, though, we all need to take responsibility for what is going on. Well, at least we need to take responsibility for our lives. We need to take responsibility for what happened with us and around us. Now, as for the outside world, we understand that there's a lot of things that is being placed into. This is crazy. The projection of this crisis is even going to be worse than you thought it was going to be. So, even while you're looking forward to the ending of a pandemic, you're looking forward to normality. You're looking forward to the world that we once had. I'm afraid to tell you what is going to really happen after there is no coronavirus. When there is no more of this pandemic, there's going to be something else, and this is a serious situation. So while we undergo all of this loss of loved ones and family members and friends and blah 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 blah, there is still something that is coming that is not going to be a nice or a sweet thing. This world is going into a world where only the rich will be um, surviving in certain capacity. So what we have to do is we're gonna have to learn to survive with the little that we have. We have got to learn to be happy with the little that we got, because that is what is going to take us through. Not all of us will be able to survive in the life that is coming, because it is geared towards a rich country. Well, not a rich country. It's gearing towards a society that the rich people will be able to survive what is about to happen, because it's going to take a lot of funding to live into a digital world where you don't drive to a supermarket anymore to buy your goods, but you buy it online and have it delivered at your doorstep. Everything that is done will be done online. Well, most of the things that is done will be done online. Supermarket is going to become a drive-through kind of situation, for those who have to go out. For those who have to go out to the supermarket to pick up, some of the supermarkets are already up and running. In Dubai, we see that one was activated in 2016 or 2017, and a few of those supermarkets are currently up and running. So you're going to have to drive through the supermarket. There will be nobody picking up things, walking through a supermarket, picking up things. You drive through the supermarket and pick up what you want. And then those that are not driving through, you order online, and they bring it to you. If you're taking a taxi, you will not see somebody in the car when it comes to pick you up. You call a taxi, taxi come to pick you up. No one is driving it. You just go in there, put your information in, taxi take you to where you're going. And all of this is a world that we're going into. Currently, we are dealing with a 5G situation. Believe it or not, Believe it or not, 6G is also coming. And I am not surprised if when we reach to 6G, they will think that 6G is not enough. They will move on to 7G. We've been living into a world that have evolved and is still evolving. So what we're saying is that we remember when there was this big phone with a long pole, used to be a cellular phone. Back in the day, it looks like a radio. This big device with a long pole, and people used to have to go places like on a house top for it to pick up, because there was like just one major pole up on a hill. A network. There was just one network. There was just one pole somewhere, and then people would not pick up quality service on their phone, they would have to climb on a hill or on a housetop or somewhere. They would have to go high to pick up some frequency. And then we had little phones. People call it the Aki Seed. People call it the Nokia 3310, 3210, this and that, and all those phones, the BlackBerry. And you watch the phone system evolve until they have Samsung and they have iPhone, which is the two number one basically across the world. And then you have from iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And it keeps climbing. And the same thing is going to happen with this whole 5G network. The world is becoming a world that, the regular people won't be able to survive. So we're going to have to think of a way. We're going to have to figure out a way how to survive in these times, because it is not getting better for some people. For some people, of course, it will be better, but for some people, it will only get worse. So you have to find a way and a means of how to survive in this time. All right. So we've basically come to the end of today's stream. I am not going to prolong this stream much longer. So I just want to take the time out to say thank you to everybody who turned out today. We appreciate your presence. We really do appreciate your presence. And I'm looking forward to see you all soon. Thank you so much for coming. God bless you. And let me just take the time out to talk to who is here. We have Sandy K, we have Amy Carnival, we have Muscleman, we have the Gaming Prince, we have Chrysler Imperial, Davidson Cooking Family. Thank you for coming. Angela M, Amy Carnival, Sandy K, all you wonderful people, thank you so much for coming over. God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you all again. We have Romaine Cornwall. Thank you for being here as well. Thank you for the support. It's never going to go unnoticed. I am really thankful that you all came and that you all are still here. I want to say I really do appreciate it, and I look forward to sharing a very long relationship with you all. Thank you all for coming. God bless you. Until we meet again, peace out.